bit of control already as soon as they start to walk on forward, as Gambi youngsters have instead opted to take it on short. They've spotted one coming down through lower tunnels, but that doesn't really feed them too much information, as it could still be a B hit, with just one poking down towards mid, making sure no one's there.
Yes, Xantares'Li role was basically to spot that double setup onto the short side. Now, Gambit know that the information is out there. They're trying to reposition. The problem is they don't have long. They cannot retake long. You don't do that. So they're kind of trapped. They either have to retake catwalk and guard it somehow. Now, they have given up on everything. That makes me feel very uncomfortable. My nose is itchy right now. Well, Exile doesn't matter. Just takes the head off clean from Tapsen. But they have no positioning. We can see Xantares has catwalk control on his own. 3 people out along. One good flash could be it. Tizian might have the key to the entire A-bomb side.
Oh, with Xantares going down, a key's going to need to be deployed there on the cross. Flash goes over from the CT side. It's returned by T, but Exile is not tempted to peek just yet. He's just waiting. 20 seconds left. I mean, this time is running out. Bombs dropped in the open. Round's pretty much over. This USP's watching that from afar, and I don't know how you managed to regain control at this point. Smooya tries it with the P250, and he finds one before falling. But all in all, a well-played out round by Scout out for Smooya. They're desperately looking for a pick. Not able to find a whole lot just yet. Looking in towards the B site.
See ya.
Yeah, the headshot from Shiro onto Smooya, and Shiro responded. Had that have been like Nafany, I mean, we'd be a little bit worried.
Oh, a little bit of trigger discipline here from interns who had the opportunity to grab 3 frags. He gets 1. The information is out there. Xantares are not able to make it work. 4 versus 2 around this in control. They know the last remainder of Big are coming through long. We see Hishiro playing hide and seek in the smoke, getting a nade in the face. Will be able to quickly welcome them on the A side. Never mind, that smoke had a gap, just like when I play with my friends.
I don't know, 25th morning.
25th morning.
Yeah.
In Switzerland, we do 24th in the evening
together.
together. And in Norway, they even do 23rd. They call it the little Christmas. On 23rd and then 24, they do Christmas, and then 25, and then we drink aquavit all the time. As we see here, Supra shopping through these. Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
He's been a bad boy.
This is not supposed to happen. Xantares with his opening frag.
He's on the naughty list this year.
What is happening?
I mean, this is really awkward now, because to try and get back in there up against the likes of, yeah, you've got a Deagle, a PG-50, yeah, who gives a damn? There's a Molotov in play for Smooya, and you're pushing into choke point angles. You've got a Scout on the retake, barely any utility to use. A flash goes over, but, I mean, Axel's Molotov'd out. Now you gotta wait. Axel's the only player that's got a flash to work. Oh, sorry, no, he's not. But they're throwing them out. Oh, it was a decoy zone. Never mind. But they're pushing out anyways. Axel gets taken down. I don't know why. I don't know why that happened.
With the 4th frag, is he gonna make it? He has the information, getting straight through. Well, he just has to play the timing, takes the duel. Just stay alive, Xantares, you can do it, though.
They've had success. This time, though, there is a player in pit they've got to deal with. As Inters holds down. He's one of the... That timing was some of the worst I've ever seen. The flashbang comes in from his teammate. The second he turns away, taps and peeks him.
Yes, if you're a viewer at home and you doubt that Counter-Strike is sometimes about a second, then please clip that and watch it 36 times until you realize that Interns was waiting for a flash from his teammate on the A side. The flash took 1 second too much to come, and basically Tapsen couldn't believe his luck. He has just someone giving him his back, had a good time, and the round basically falls like a piece of dominoes. So timing was really the key word here. On the side of Big, you said it. When you take mid control on Dust 2, you actually have... There is a long list of conditions that you need to fulfill. You need maybe to smoke the Xbox. You need to throw a couple of flashes middle. Otherwise, an AWP can grab you and punish you when you're crossing. They did everything they had to do. They took catwalk control, and once they had it, went back too long. That's a fairly standard move. And again, that 1 second, that flash too late, that what-if dream, that Interns... if I were him right now,
they've got lots of utility. So definitely the upper hand goes to them, but Shiro opens it on the next. Xantares falls immediately, and the 2-man advantage instantaneously taken for Gambit youngsters. Now, the 2 XS players have got Eagles to play with, but even still, that's a huge advantage. Playing alongside utility for Nafany and Exile. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Interest has lost so much HP, but Nafany comes through with a double dig. And that makes up for it. Inter's ticking away in the Molotov. I was kind of wondering what he was doing, staying aggressive there, but making sure that A, he was making noise, so they're looking towards him, and B, he's there to help his teammate out in the fight if he needs it, but not a damn chance he does. Nafany just destroyed them.
Nah, that was absolutely beautiful. You would even say eco-friendly, you know. Daphne doesn't want to use too many bullets for the environment, just use 2. I guess we should all do
Molotov
that.
goes down. That's going to cut them off. It leaves one player out in the open. Xantares up close right into the smoke. He's going to swing out and trade his teammates, and he finds it. As Exile falls, Long Control swings towards the T side. If they can deal with just one player on A. The issue? Well, that player's Shiro. He's got an AWP, and so far he has been ruthless when he's been peeked. He backs off to take a bit of short control, which is interesting enough. Nafni wanting to get a bit froggy as Tizian quickly takes him down. And coming up through. Oh no, Xantares goes down. They've got a smoke to play with as well. That smoke Smooya off. He's able to catch one. No boost now possible. They've got to walk through that smoke, and Smooya knows it. Doesn't scope in. He wants to keep his vision as open as he can. Shiro has no info on where he is. Scope goes in. He might have heard that. Can he not see the shadow? Okay, he finds the kill nonetheless, so it's okay. But he made the gamble for his team. 4-2. Pistols out. And I mean, really, for the CT side here, they've already got 1 kill. That's it's a decent start considering they've got the scout in the back pocket. If that can do a little bit of damage, and Shiro as well with it. He's always consistent. As Xantares falls, he was lit up by Shiro. Axel finished him off on the USP. And a man advantage, alongside the fact that Smooya can actually be taken down by a shot to the body from Shiro on that scout. He's 45 HP. Even Super with the deagle could finish him off.
The round was never really in question. I think if you are Gambit, you are extremely happy to save this AK. Maybe do a little bit of damage.
That makes me very, very scared. Smooya on 45 HP. Nice shot on the Tizian down middle. And another weapon lost. With a straight out blitz on long, so he taps and open it, but Inters was...
It's pretty much good luck.
Smokes and flashes on the cross. Inters picks up one. He keeps on going. They weren't expecting it. Xantares was blind, and he found that kill. He just doesn't care. Shiro's going to be boosted up here by the looks of things. The spam through the smoke isn't landing a kill. It's not quite there. Shiro's hurt, scoping in. Taps and finds it on Nafni. Now he's not got a boost to play with. And that bomb should be planted fairly safe.
I mean, to be a killjoy, but without a kit, without a smoke, Supra has to hold. There's a mistake made by Xantares. He takes his head clean off. But now becomes the awkward moment. What do we do? Do we stick to the bomb? Do we peek? And we actually take the duel straight up to Taps. And does he have time?
That's right. They have no idea Next can be up close. That's so unfortunate, but goodbye, Supra. The deagle is no more. Nafni caught just walking up middle. Wasn't looking towards the tunnels. And for Shiro now, I mean... With the AWP and the fact that they're spread out, right? You've spotted one mid, you've spotted one tunnels, lower tons. I guess considering the majority of the players that have been seen were towards the B side, so you would imagine you'd want to take the AWP to A. But I suppose they spotted Nex was in a pretty passive position. The other player was lower tunnels, and his teammate Supra hadn't spotted anyone else, right? There was only Nex there, so you assume then the rest are outside of long.
I mean, hindsight is always 20/20, but if you're Shiro, you just pick up a bomb site and you hope they come to you. If they don't, you save. It's not like you have many possibilities to be aggressive. I think Dust 2 can be a little bit tricky at times to be aggressive on the CT side. You might be able to get away with a smoke and push catwalk or maybe try to peek the B tunnels, but that's pretty much about it. So Shiro unable to make difference early on in the round. Big absolute control. Now it's about saving. He misses that shot. That might have been his doom right here. And next he's going to take this.
So Super's soloing over towards the B side, which is a little bit unfortunate because they haven't been going B so far. Luckily he finds the opening, and I was worried because Big were all grouped up there that it was going to be a faster play. As so far they just haven't done this. And eventually it is the push out, but it's given Super enough time to reposition himself so he can maybe find another frag, which he now needs to do as Inters has been dropped. Nafni comes in. He's just out of nowhere helping out the defense, but they know Super's around here. They haven't killed the AWP. They haven't killed the man that killed their friend. And eventually they spot him out. He's caught in a Molotov, being shot in the face, naded. Not a damn thing he could do about it.
Oh, Shiro here. Taking the head clean off Taps, and it might have been the difference maker. Now, Tizian 1 versus 2. Low HP, no utility, a bomb and a dream. He might try and pull a fake bomb plan. He's actually through the smoke. I didn't realize. But Axile did.
Axile overall, it's following the same kind of formula. Smoothie's finding it hard to start. Xantares it's actually Xantares and a lot. Flash is about to make their way over, and then Oh, that Molotov even forces him in the open so Tabson can take him above the smoke. That is beautiful by Big.
You really have to appreciate these kind of details, right? So Big have this execute with 2 smokes. We're slowly talking about the round because Gambit have any idea right now they're probably gonna save. I say that where Tizian actually gets taken down by an athlete. I still expect to see this like take it easy. That's a 3 versus 4. You're not gonna make it, guys. Cut your losses. Leave the casino where you still have something. Next with a beautiful spray. Now back to the matters at hand. So Big had this beautiful execute with the 2 smokes, bunch of flashes, and the Molotovs. And what we didn't realize that they actually boosted after they threw the Molotov towards the A side. They boosted on the box the box catwalk that we just see here, so that he could catch the CT fleeing away from the Molotov. That was actually quite cool. Which shows Shiro had no choice but to go back. Otherwise, he would have been burnt like a nugget. And Tapton was actually waiting for him. So cool trick. You gotta appreciate they were facing these pistols, so now we see they're trying to be careful. Smuya is trying to grab information on the B side. He has a surprise behind the smoke. They actually crossed each other. What is happening? Smuya actually just left his teammate in front of him.
Yeah, Shiro down as well, at least, so it works out. Smuya baits his teammates, but UKCS, what can you say? It's a 5 versus 2, Inters and Axel. They're gonna try to find some exits, and there you go. Smuya goes down. That's the first weapon on the Deagle. One more would be nice. Oh, there we go on the USP.
And make it 2.
Well, how's he faded away from there successfully too? Next on 12. This could definitely. No, it's not going to be another kill. It could have been.
The contract has been accomplished. The mission has been accomplished for Gambi. That's 2 weapons. He smells him. Something not quite right. Inter's gonna take the first flag, but the revenge is guaranteed by Tapson. That's a 1-for-1. We always say that's on that pit.
That's exactly what they're going for. Axel needs a huge play, especially with Afni falling elsewhere. He picks up 1, swings out for another. He's gonna be peeked by Smuya on the AWP. He needs this kill. That's the bomb. If he finds it, Axel will win the round for his team. 24 seconds left. Smuya's pushing back. He's got a P250 in hand, though, so he's winning this pistol fight, at least initially. Super takes down Tapson, and now Axel doesn't need to aggress. He makes it down, and he's just wasting time at this point. Smuya grabs the kill. Smoke on the cross. Flashbang as well to cover him getting over there. 7 seconds. If this shot's hit by Supra, but he can't quite get it. The gap in the smoke didn't give him enough. And indeed, that's going to be the bomb plant. A shame for Supra. He was watching the angle. He got flashed. Smuya jumped over the gap in the smoke. And it left Supra now in the 1 versus 1 with the AK. And Smuya finds the shot on the AWP.
On the back of the AWP. You cannot ask more from him. I don't have a scene, so.
That's true, yeah.
Just comment on that.
Oh, nice shot by Nafni. I mean, it took him a few, but eventually he gets there.
Doesn't matter as long as the last one connects.
Exactly. Not quite. I mean, it's not going to be as shocking as the Deagle play on train.
That must be information. They must know. Oh, they don't know.
Presence here. Flash is going to go through for Axel, I assume. Shiro picks up Tizian. Axel waiting to catch an angle. Smokes are going down, though. He's going to be discounted from this fight. Molotov going on in, and there. No, he's actually sticking in the smoke. He's just waiting behind it.
This is absolute chaos.
It really is. It's chaotic, but the reason that it is, Gambi youngsters have so many players here. Like, Inters at the moment, you cannot expect them to be hooked in. They've got a player baiting on the side as Axel goes up. That wasn't okay. We were watching next.
Everything is okay.
I was about to cry.
The word makes sense.
It's okay.
He did not do that.
Whew,
I really highly doubt they know Interns is here. There has been so much skirmish. Wait, I'm obviously wrong. Xantares is going to peek it slowly. That is so
his brain's
well
too big.
thought. Absolutely well thought. They had skirmished with 2 to 3 players for 10 to 15 seconds, and he still goes and clears what I call Gandalf with a slow peek with the AWP. That's beautiful. Quite lucid. Way more lucid than I am right now.
I'm surprised. We actually, whenever you say like, smoke down on the cross here, so I mean, in a pistol round when you see utility committed, it's either going to be a very fast fake or it's going to be a full commitment. And they try to go out middle, but Supra's pushed back. Shiro lands it on Smuya, but on the crossover, they're in a little bit of danger. Tizian was watching it. He at least spots them both, but oh no, Shiro keeps on going. Down goes Tapson, swinging out for a little bit more. Can Shiro do it with a third? If he can, they might just be able to get that bomb safely. Oh, actually, I think it's going to be safe anyways, because they've all back down into CT. Axel gets the plant, even with Nafni falling. Oh, that jump up's a little bit risky, but he's baited in by a Shiro.
Comes on the map like us too. So definitely getting the pistol round while Shiro completely destroys Muya through the door again. The wall bang and then Shiro makes 2, and we have Supra who's gonna have a good time. And that is gonna be able to dispatch him, and Axide will clean up the mess.
Thrown a little bit of util over, I think.
And they did enough to make Big doubt themselves and then just hear the steps towards the catwalk position. Now we see Axide walking around middle by his own lonesome, getting taken off. Tizen is going to be in a world of trouble. Next goes through the smoke, trying to save his teammate. This is chaotic. And people are just behind each other in the smoke.
Tizian took up close the car. Oh, he jumps and they actually miss him because of it.
Then that's when Axide is supposed to pounce, get that frag, and then, you know, pinch the B bomb side. But he went out too fast, and suddenly there was no threat on the side of Big. They were not scared of middle at all. So a little bit of a mistiming here and there for Gambit, because other than that, they were in a pretty decent position.
We've seen one pick come in from Gambit towards the start of this round, but it doesn't look like they're going to be getting a whole lot more. Just those pistols in play for them. Shiro's made it to the B site, and he's got the bomb. They've actually completely juked them. The door, time's ticking away, but they know that they've got the manpower to just rush in together and get this done. Shiro catches one, jumping around. But it's something that we talked about. I mean, the coordination and stuff not being there just because they're... Oh, okay, hold on. We'll pause that thought for a second. Axel falls. I wasn't too sure tabseN was going to be able to make it out of here. They pull back and then they re-aggress, knowing there might be a player caught off in the corner. The flashbang confirms it. I don't know how he's going to get out of there, but on the A side already, the T side are sitting, and the long control, well, they say the hell. Keep it all day long, Big. nners isn't able to get the flank that he was hoping for, but a 3v4 with a bomb plant, it's winnable for Gambit youngsters for sure.
Yeah, it's winnable. The issue is the lack of utility if you're Gambit right now. They just use their smoke, they use their Molotov. It's going to be about duels. They need to make the difference, as we see Xantares sneaking towards the A side. He's going to take the first duel. He takes the first flag onto... What was that? Surprise down. 4 versus 2. Nathan is going to do his best. Take down Tizian. A lot of pressure on Shiro with the AWP. He's going to get absolutely destroyed by next, and that's not going to be enough. The
rifling front. They've got so much space to play with. I guess who's up the top? It's Xantares. Right behind him, tabseN. Doing a lot of work right now. tabseN picks up one. There's a second on the board as Axel falls. Great opportunities afoot for Big to take it 14 on the board as Xantares elsewhere takes down Nafni. I mean, what do you really do if you're Gambit youngsters right now? You've got no map control. You're sitting on middle, but you haven't even got control there. As they start to push down, eventually they get that, but the problem is they can come behind you. They can push long, they can push tunnels, they can push all the way through T-spawn from tunnels. You got to make a move. You got to just go and try to win the duels as you do, which leads to more sporadic play, to more mistakes.
Yeah, there is no perfect solution if you're Gambit right now. All you're hoping is that someone from Big is going to be a little bit eager, a little bit too impatient, going to try and take an information he doesn't need, and you'll punish him and just act on it. That's what Supra and nners are doing here. They take the information, but they are already in a crossfire right now. Smuya is just here, very much in position, waiting for Supra and welcoming him in open arms. Now, nners is alone with a scout, a dream, posting 43 frags combined. Nathan is going to get rid of Smuya, who was trying to be aggressive on catwalk. That's a great trade from tabseN, posting his 21st frag. He smokes off catwalk. Tizian is going to be welcome. That was a bit ruthless. He pays the price. And a 4 versus 2 can be trade. The best opportunity they've had in quite a few rounds.
Pushes through the smoke, though. That's dangerous. A Supra falls. And a Krieg recovered for tabseN. Now they're just going to wait and go for the retake. 2 players already coming up the CT ramp. As Gambit youngsters have 2 players on site. 1 all the way down in long. That's nners with the AK. As Shiro surprisingly playing on the side itself. nners takes next. And leaves Big into a really awkward spot now. As they push on forward, tabseN falls, and Xantares, even with the cash in the bank, I'd rather see him just go to save this M4. Time is low. You've only got a flashbang, although you've got a kit, no long control. Pick found, but no spray control on that. Was that just luck for Gambit youngsters? Good reactions? Ooh, nice. So the flash goes in, Xantares peeks, and immediately he's dropped. There were 3 players playing around that angle. It was Nafni crouched at the box who wasn't even blinded. Easy pickings. They jump around, and tabseN's able to pick up 1. The coordination not quite being there, playing around the smoke. Nafni was still inside of it, with Big equalizing it down a little bit. It is still favorable towards Gambit youngsters, not just because it's a 4v4, but because they're gaining map control and really starving Big of any information. coming down in towards the CT spawn if they want to with the smokes that are in play. I think they are, right? Nafny's down.
This is going to be a B split. But Big are aware of the situation. Titan is holding up window. He's waiting. He's going to get flashed or not. If there's no flash, that's going to be a problem for Shiro, who gets got down. The bomb is on the floor. The next is going to burn like a barbecue. He takes the first one, gets traded in the flames. Types on in a 1 versus 2. He has a good timing. He should go for it straight up. I think he realizes that now is his timing. He's going to take the hit instantly. He gets the frag. Does he realize he can defuse the bomb? We know, but you know what? We have a good time. We see the whole map. He's gonna fake, which is the sensible choice to make right now. He's hoping, or rather he's trusting that Nafany is behind these doors waiting. Nafany gets the information, and now you really feel like you're the master of the world when this happens.
Thing is though, Tabson predicted that perfectly. Really well played by Nafany going around. He was a second too late. Nafany coming as Big will just want to blitz out. Here we go.
You'd hope the flash blinds them all, but they are way too far. Can't really criticize Big for that. At some point, you have to take a risk. You have to think this is the right timing. A second flash is gonna come. I don't think there's gonna be any success when he indeed isn't. Beautifully handled round from Gambi.
They can at least group up, claim gradual map control, and make sure they're not picked off by these pistols. The smoke. Oh, he hears it hitting the leg. He knows there's a player up close, but he's not on it with the CZ. Unable to find the kill. And for Big, both the players that are left alive have armor, so I mean it's better than just throwing yourself at the B bomb site.
Yeah, they might just stop. So cheers to them for that. And it looks like it's gonna be a safe round with 5 people alive again.
And Nex is in a lot of danger. Actually goes through the smoke. That's a huge play by Nex, and he picks up a double. Enters his last alive, and that is how you smack your opponents out of a map pick. They don't win trapped at the moment. There's the AWP for Shiro. Gets him jumping over. It's not too often that you see those shots being hit. But fair play. 1 round needed for Big, and they've lost the opening tool. Sorry, Xantares has gone back into that corner, but he's decided to bail. He doesn't want to stick around. That would be an interesting play. If Xantares pushes up to exactly where Tizian died, I mean, surely you don't check it a second time. You can see he was thinking about it for a second, but eventually just drops a Molotov, flashbang, bails back. It's about running down the clock. They've still got plenty of utility, so it's not overcommitment of resources at this stage.
4 versus 4. Big trying to contest that catwalk area. They need to clear where Supra is. I think Big are doing that a little bit too fast, but there it is. There it is. Xantares goes and check the whole catwalk position. They realize the only risk is now long, and here comes the push.
Coming in, Tabson finds Nafany, and it's looking like this could be the end of the road for Gambit Youngsters on map 1, as Shiro is left to 1v4 clutch this. It would be an ace in all. With an AWP, he picks up tabs and looks towards the bomb site where Nex is a lurking down. Crouched behind the box. In comes Smooya as well. He's in CT. Shiro playing with the smoke. He jumps around. He's heard though. Oh!